Hey everybody, Clorf here again. Welcome to Banished. Banished is kind of a city builder game. You are a group of people who have been banished from your homeland to establish a new settlement, dwelling, thing. Set in medieval times, so this is going to be kind of interesting. We're going to start ourselves a new game and see what we can do. I will move the time along relatively quickly because the city building games like this can be kind of boring otherwise. So let's get started. Name. Clorfsylvania. Because, you know, why not? That's fine. And let's get started. Okay, let's pause here. So we start with, I believe it's 20 people. Let's get some statistics going here. 18 people. And 18 people are currently homeless. We've got 10 adults and 8 children. Children obviously can't do any work. And these are the resources we have available currently. So let's zoom out here. It's not a fantastic position to start with, but we'll be able to work with this. Also, let me bring the event log up so we can see if people die. And that's not what I want. And we'll get to that in a bit. But the first thing we need to do right off the bat is we need to get some houses started. So we're going to build a house here. And I believe you need 5 houses right off the bat to kind of start. And I'm also going to make some generic roads here. And we'll go back to houses and we'll get our last 3 houses in place. Okay, that gets us kind of started, and we're going to need to gather resources. Let's kind of gather what we can here. And let's move along. Let me get 6 of these people to be builders, so we can get the houses kind of going pretty quickly. And let's speed things up. Where is my time controls? Oh. There we go. So, we need to, we've got a couple houses going, and I will slow things down if need be. That's, no, number 1, okay. We've got 1 house going here, and we can... Why am I still on that? I don't know. There we go. So, we can already see the families who are in the houses. And now we are gathering up all the supplies because we need to build up stuff here. Now, let me do a quick pause. And we're going to extend the road up to about here. And we need a fishing dock. Yeah, I can't quite put it there. So that seems to be the best position for it. That'll encompass a decent amount of water. This will start getting us some food. And the other thing we're going to eventually start doing is some farming. But let's get things built. Unpause. we need firewood, we need logs, stones, and we're going to build some of these services as we go along. I've got 6 builders available. But right now people seem to be focusing on that. Oh, here we go, they're starting to bring some stuff. There we go, that'll be nice. So once we have access to some food, we will be a little bit better off. And you can see actually what people have for inventory. We got some firewood and some potatoes. Everyone's got potatoes. Wow, some people have a lot of kids. Wow, 3 kids on this one. The hardest part for me is surviving this first winter. It can be kind of harsh, and this game can be very deadly to these settlers. But we're going to do what we can. Let's focus in on them. See how close we're getting. We need some more stone. Okay, that's all set. We can start building that. So the builders can go into action now. Hey, one of the kids has grown up. That's good. Oh, it's pouring like hell. And we're going to have a fisherman once this settles up. Another kid has just become an adult. Okay. We need 4 fishermen. Let me pause the game and see if we can get ourselves a small farm here. I think 15 is the largest size. You can go 15 by 15. Yep. So let's go ahead and do that, and then once it's built, we'll determine what it's going to be. But we can look at current production. We've got 14 fish already. And we have pumpkins or potatoes. We'll go with potatoes for now. And we're going to need some farmers. Reduce that down. Food is very, 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 very important. And look at that, 3 more kids. Who in 17 years will be laborers. Actually, they'll be laborers before that. The reserve of food is low. Let's see what we've got. We've got 214 potatoes. There we go. We've got another laborer. Now, other things we're going to need is clothing to keep people warm. So let me pause again. Town services. Stockpile, market, trading post. Now we'll get there eventually. Pasture, no. Gatherer's hut maybe in the future. Taylor. We'll put a tailor right in town here. Because we need the ability to have some clothing. There we go. I like how fast things are going. We only have 8 stored clothing and we have 22 people. So that's not good. And we're going to need stored tools, but that's going to have to wait a little bit. Builders default to laborers when they're not active. So that's okay. See how our fishing is going. And we've gotten 272 fish out of it so far. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay. Leather. Well, that'll be nice once we can start getting some leather. So, I saw some deer out here. Or one of the kids is out here playing. Currently don't see any deer. It looks like a mushroom. Yeah, more mushrooms. So I'm gonna find some deer and hunting cabin will be nice. It's kind of out of the way. I think I see a deer right in there, so plop that in. That'll take some time to build, but that's okay. Got some iron, some logs. And again, this first bit is a wee bit difficult. Because you start with so few resources that it's kind of hard. Yeah, we have no inventory, so... And I'm actually going to set the production at 150 to top it out. But we're going to have to find ourselves some leather and some meat. So hopefully, once this is built, we'll get a hunter out here, and we will start getting ourselves some leather and some meat, which would be nice. And I can rotate the camera around. Right now I'm just comfortable with this view. Let me get rid of this screen so we can see a bit more. As I need people, I will get people set up. We're into autumn. It is the first year. We don't have a lot of stored food. Oh, here comes some more deer. Nice. So if they come into this area from time to time, hopefully our hunter will be able to gather them up. Yeah, they're within this sphere of influence here. Look at that, more deer. Life is harsh in the medieval times. Got a dead tree. And that's all we have for people right now. So let's kick that off. Let's, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. So I currently have no spare laborers. The farmers are idle, I think, because we're in late autumn. So they're helping out. And it may take a little while for our hunters to gather some stuff. Get some feeding deer here. Oh, we're into late autumn. Storage for logs is nearly at capacity. Okay. So we're going to need another storage site here, which is easy enough to build. Need to pause the game. This is just a stockpile, so let's build another stockpile. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to build some roads. And let's continue on. Reserve of food is low. Yes, it is. We're at 42. We've caught a lot of fish, which is good. But let's see what's in storage. Firewood potatoes. Not a lot of potatoes. Some fish, good. And some potatoes. Yeah, we know we're near capacity. That'll change soon. Okay, that stockpile is available. So people can start putting stuff there and we'll be okay. I really wish these hunters would start... Hey, we did get some leather and some venison. Good. And we are starting to make some coats, hopefully. Yep. Reserve of firewood is low. That's bad. So, let's pause this. Let's gather up what we can for trees in this area. And let people loose again. Very important that we have access to firewood. Well, that one's near capacity. There we go, we're starting to put some stuff in there. Looks like each deer caught is 6 leather and 200 venison. And it lets us know the current temperature, weather, everyone's happy. Not everyone is healthy, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's, again, still early, so it's going to be kind of tough. As we get more and more adults, we will get some more food gathering, which will really help out. Let me get a third person out here. So I think we've got the capacity for that. Yep. No more builders available, but... And I don't know what this symbol is. Might be that it's cold in there. Yep, it's cold. They don't have firewood. Town services. I know there is someone who can make firewood. Town hall, hospital. Nope. How about here? Orchard? Nope. Forester Lodge? No. Woodcutter! There we go. Put that right here. Because this gentleman will be able to make fire logs for us. And keep these people warm. I am going to need another house shortly. But we're into spring, and it looks like they are starting to plant potatoes. So we've already caught 6 leather and 200 venison this year. Last year we were 6. It shows you year by year what you've done. Last year was 1,291. We hope for more. Obviously there's going to be variations year to year, depending on what is going on. Now the other thing we're hoping to do, and let me zoom way the bleep out, is this river here might lead to another town, so there might be a trader who comes along the way every now and then. We're gonna have to get a trading post out there. Let me get the full map. Yep, so while we're near a lake, and that's incredibly fantastic, we're going to need to set up a trading post up in here, because he will bring stuff from other areas. And let me get a woodcutter. Where is he? Woodcutter. Oh. Get him going. And let's set the reserve for fuel really high. Look at that. Potatoes are coming in. And he'll run and grab logs as he needs them to make fuel. I'm gonna need someone who can make tools as well. So let's get that set up. Blacksmith. So he can make some tools for us. Right now we're kind of limited in what we can get. Yeah, reserve of stone is low, so let's gather up some stone. More adults, that's good. And let's slow things down to a more normal pace. Okay, we're back down to 1 speed. Just kind of take a look at things. And we can highlight individual people, check their happiness. He's 5 years old and he's running around. Not carrying anything. How about this person here? Inventory? Nothing? Okay. Joaquin, woodcutter, has some firewood. That's good. Ah, excellent. We're starting to build firewood back up, which is very, very important. And let's speed things up. We're out of leather, so we've got 18 hide coats. That's good, because as things get cold, we'll need them. It's summer, and it's 83 degrees and raining outside, which is... it's a warm, wet thing. Got some iron, got some stone. We need more stone. Let's gather up what we can there. And there's still more things we can do. We can set up an herbalist who will gather herbs for us, which will help with health. We can set up some mines and some quarries. We're going to set up more farms as we get a chance to. Let me pause and bring this up. We have a laborer, good. Let's get a... where is he? Not the fisherman, not the herbalist. The blacksmith. There we go. And he'll make iron tools for now. 50 should be fine to start with. And I can actually see who our blacksmith is. Bringing stuff back and forth. Which is good. So, yeah, this is kind of a quick intro into Banished. We're into year 2. Let me slow this down. And we managed to survive the first winter, which is good. But there's still a lot to be done. We're going to need some more houses. We're going to need to clear this area out so that we can have some farmland, more houses, have a central area for the town itself, and kind of go from there. But I think we're going to leave this one here, and if this is something that looks interesting, I will play it again. You know, just leave a comment down below. Let me know how you like this game, how it looks. If it's too slow, if it's too boring, you know, let me know. This way I can adjust as need be. But until next time, thank you all again for watching. If you liked this video, go on ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about Banished here, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will answer your question as quickly as I possibly can. If you've not done so already, please consider subscribing. Love having you here in the community, and I think we're going to have lots and lots of fun with this and other games. Occasionally I'm good at games, occasionally I'm bad at games, and it's always fun to watch me screw up. But until next time, thank you again. My name is Chlorif. We'll see you next time. He's right there in front of my house. He's a total poopy face. Oh! No! Bad, 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 bad. Oh! Bad dog. Doggone it.